fantastic. Thanks, Nicole. As Helen said, my name's Allison McKellar. I run a business called Tales of Tingewick Photography, which has been successfully running for 30 years. And I have a bachelor in photography, which I came down from Rutherglen in 1986 and studied photography for 4 years at RMIT. I didn't want to be a photographer. We can go to the next slide. Thanks, Nicole. I wanted to be a potter, and my first assignment was learning how to view. So we had to be a cat, and so we had to get down on the floor and, you know, look at ways that cats see things. And I didn't really think it was very exciting until I went into an incredible shop called Mad Gear, which used to be in Kew. And then I realized that if I photograph what I love, then I actually love photography. So next slide. So it's about how you see. Why Tingewick? Tingewick is the name of the house that I purchased in 1990. It's a Victorian home. And next slide, thanks, Nicole. This is my studio. Tingewick, I've been told, is short for tinge, being a little, and wick, being wicked. So maybe a little wicked. I don't think I'm a little wicked, but anyway, apparently that's what Tingewick means. So next slide, thanks. I've won lots of awards. As Helen said, I've been to Italy 4 times. I was lucky enough to win an international award, which was a long story. Do a one-to-one with me and find out about it. But I wasn't going to submit, and I had a girlfriend say, well, I'll submit if you submit. So I submitted, and then, of course, having submitted, you had to go. And I had a very young son at the time. So went over there and surprisingly won it. And I just want to very quickly show you some images that I won with it. So next slide. So this was an image that I photographed. It was a wedding that I did, and it was part of the bride getting ready, which was wonderful in Harcourt in the country. Next slide. This was a beautiful wedding that I photographed, and this, none of these have really been enhanced very much. I mean, I saw this, and it was an incredibly windy day, hence you can see the umbrella, and it was just so magical. And again, it's the way that I see, and it's not always great because I'll be driving along and I'll see things, and it's just like I almost have car accidents, and people that are with me just go, will you pay attention? And it's like I'm there, but it's just I see images, which I guess is kind of a gift. Next. This was an amazing day. We were on our way to the wedding down at wherever that Dramana drive-in was, and it was absolutely pouring, like those clouds are there. And we'd organised with the drive-in that we were going to go and stop off and do a very quick shoot on the way to the church. And my assistant said to me, there is no way that bride's going to get out of the car. And I said, she'll be getting out of that car. I said, because I've worked damn hard to get that drive-in to open up for us. So it was really nice. We did that shot. Seriously, took about 2 minutes. And then later on, we put an image of both couples in the background on the screen, as you can see. So next image. Oh, this was beautiful. This actually, every shot has a story. This day my car broke down. We were out in the middle of Maui, I think, and I saw these the hay bales, and I just said, you know, going there, we have to photograph there on the way to the reception. So we pulled over and photographed this, and I'd like to think that she's walking into a new life. So yeah, next slide. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, so bread and butter shots. You'll probably see some people that you recognise here. My beautiful BNI clients. You know, not particularly creative, but you know that's what I do. I like to think that you come in, you know, looking and feeling one way and walk out feeling another. I love to make you feel good, and look good. Yeah. So next, more headshots. So yeah, just love my BNI clients. Thank you. Next. I also do Christmas cards, so it might be a really nice way to connect with your family and particularly your business associates this year that you may not have had a lot to do with. You know, something quirky, we can wrap you up in Christmas lights, we can do all sorts of fun things. So Christmas cards is something to maybe start thinking about now. Next slide. Okay, cream referrals. Look, weddings is where I've probably had my most success. I love weddings. I've been shooting weddings for, you know, a long time, you know, 25, 30 years, and just love it. Next wedding, next. More wedding shots. So, I mean, it's a shame that we have to go through these so quickly, because every image has obviously a story, but yeah, I love what I do. Next. So with enhancement is something that sort of maybe is not as in as it was maybe 10 years ago. People these days are looking for a more natural type of, you know, capture, which is fine. I can do both, but, you know, enhanced is something that we do afterwards. I actually don't shoot to enhance when I'm shooting. But, you know, certainly we can bring skies in. We can make an image look, you know, better than what it was. Everything I do, I edit absolutely every image that I take. I may not be a lot of editing, but enhanced is a completely different thing together. Next. I do a pre-wedding shoot with my clients. So basically my clients, before I photograph them with their weddings, I get to meet them, obviously, and get to photograph them and get to know what they like. And so on the wedding day, we have a much more clearer idea and go straight into the shoot. And we're friends by the time of the end of the pre-wedding shoot. So it just gives my clients a really good confidence that they've made the right decision in choosing me as their photographer. Next, thanks, Nicole. Okay, so weddings, basically I don't shoot and burn. All of my clients get me on the day. I'm sorry, I can see that some people are having a problem with audio. I hope it's okay. I don't send someone else out. Everything, as I say, I personally edit. But again, there's something that, you know, we'll discuss in a one-to-one. So next client. So family portraits is probably like what I really want to show you. And I've had so many of my beautiful BNI clients have had their family portraits done through me. So let's just show you what I've done. Beautiful Chris Dobbin and beautiful Jack. I mean, Jack was gorgeous. You know, I met Sharon when she had the first two twins, and you know, Chris said, well, come in, I want to do some shots. So, you know, babies is not something that I'll be honest with you, I think I specialize in. A lot of my clients, I end up photographing their weddings, and then I do their communions or their christenings, and then their babies, and I'm doing family portraits. So it's sort of like being a friend. It's a friend for life that captures memories. So next. Yeah, more beautiful images from lovely boys. Next. Oh, the lovely Johanna. So I was lucky enough to photograph Johanna's beautiful family, which was just lovely. And I do try and make it as simple as possible. You know, we just went to a little park not far from here. We spent an hour with also, I think it was Gerard's parents and family as well, and did some lovely shots of all of them there. So yeah, the girls had a great time. I played with their hair and yeah, they look tremendous. Next slide, Nicole. Is there another slide there, Nicole? We're stuck on Johanna.
Oh, I've moved across. Can everyone see Morris?
Yes.
Oh, you can see
Allison,
another slide?
Alison, you can't see that one?
That's okay. Okay, we've got more family portraits there. More family portraits from my beautiful clients at BNI. So thank you. And again, just lovely, easy. Down the beach is fun. You know, we can take a chair down there and have a lovely time shooting. Dream referrals. Look, I don't really actually have dream referrals. I think dream referrals are people that you know, are happy just to let me go for it. And in this case, I just got back from Italy, and the middle shot there with the leaves, I came back from Italy, and it had been so grey over there, and I couldn't believe the beautiful colour. So I made a decision that I was going to photograph the same place but different times of year. So I did spring, obviously pregnant belly. Summer was actually my son. autumn were two girlfriends, and winter were my parents. So it's sort of like the stages of life. And I think that, yeah, I just love getting creative. This is a client that I photographed her belly when she was obviously pregnant. I photographed her as a bride, and she came to me and said, look, I want to photograph you. And I said, let me think about what I want to do. And I rang her back that afternoon and I said, look, I think we should do underwater photography for you. And she said, that is just amazing, because I'm having a water birth, which I didn't know. So we did some beautiful underwater photography with her. This image here, I think you're onto the, I don't know what you're seeing. If we can change images, I don't know what you're seeing. And the next image, thanks, Nicole. Yeah, beautiful. So this was just after the bushfires, which were really affected me some years ago. It's just such a tragic loss of life and yeah, animals. And so this was sort of like something that I wanted to sort of make a woman feel like she was a bird and sort of, you know, in the fires. Just a beautiful image, I think. Next, thanks, Nicole. Pregnant bellies. Every image has a story. This woman didn't want to be photographed. And she said, I will not know. She wanted her belly photographed, but she said, I don't want to get naked and I hate the beach. I said, okay, that's fine. Anyway, we ended up down the beach naked with some seaweed over her, which was actually shot just under the lawn pier. You know, it took about 10 minutes, you know, but my clients end up trusting me. So I guess my dream clients are clients that trust me and, you know, are happy to let me be creative. Next slide, thanks. And my time is up, but I just wanted to share this next image with you, please, Nicole. The next image. Yep, these are my girlfriends. We did a shot that was going to shock all our friends when we die. We get together once a year, and we said, you know what, you put those shots up there, and everyone goes, oh, she's had such a nice life. Let's do something that's going to like be the last slide. So we've all made a pact that this will be our last slide when we die, and just to show our family and friends that, you know, we were out there. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to shooting you.
Thank you so much. Round of applause. We can come off mute and give Allison a round of applause.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Hopefully we can all now know a little bit more about Allison's business and also spend some time finding more referrals for her. So Allison, did you have a quote for us as well?
It's not really a quote, but, you know, just one thing I want people to think about is don't wait until you've lost 5 kilos to get your photos taken. You are who you are, you know. My dad got really sick at the start of the year, and I was putting images up of, you know, my family, and my sister said to me, oh, I don't have any photos of Dad. And it's like, that's because you've always gone, oh, I look like crap, you know. Just be photographed. And be happy with the way you look and embrace life. Love it.